Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. It's 10:01 right now. Hopefully the sound is on and you're not just hearing a mouth moving. Welcome to PackHacks 2021. Today our theme is surviving school. So we're going to have 3 separate tracks. We'll get into tracks, prizes, lectures, talks, all sorts of stuff. So let's get into it. So what is a hackathon? Hopefully you know this by now, but if you don't, you have 25 hours to make a project. That means at 12 p.m. tomorrow, you must submit your project to DevPost. This is going to be a final deadline. Please do not procrastinate the submission. Project must be related to the category it is. We really want to see projects that help the educational environment on either a high school or university level. Right now, all of you should be in one of these type of institutions. And I think we can all see problems right now, pre, post, and in quarantine. So we really want to see what you can come up with to solve these types of problems we see in our everyday lives. Before we get started, I want you guys to join our dev post as well as our Discord. I'm sure most of you are in our Discord, but not as many of you are in our dev post. You won't be able to submit a project unless you go to our dev post. You can scan these QR codes right now, or you can go to our Notion and then get them there.
So we're gonna briefly go over our schedule for these next 2 days. Right now we're going through our opening ceremony. At around 10:30, we're gonna start our team matching. Those will be separated by tracks. So if you're in high school, you go to the high school team matching, and college team matching. That will be a brief speed dating type situation where you'll get to meet a bunch of people and see who would be a good match for your team. At 11 o'clock, we have representatives from Encino, and they'll be talking about their journey from transferring from a nuclear engineer into a quality assurance software engineer. That will be super cool. You guys should attend. And then that will also be the start of our competitive programming. That will be when our data sets are released for our Info Insights track. And also when you will first start programming. Starting at 12 o'clock, we'll have our high school headaches track talk. This will be a brainstorming session for this track and just a space to start fleshing out some ideas. We'll start going over some basic information. At that same time, we'll also have representatives from Credit Suisse. They'll be sending some representatives to talk about something from their company. We'll also have a how to cook session for lunch. One of our PackHacks team members will be showing you how to cook lunch, just a intro to college type situation. At 1 o'clock p.m., we will be having another track talk for college conundrums. This will be similar to the high school headaches, where it'll just be a brainstorming session. Same thing for the Info Insights. If you have any questions, feel free to attend and ask them. At 2 o'clock, we'll have an Introduction to Python workshop hosted by one of our PackHacks team members. This is perfect for beginners. We'll go over the very basics of Python and start working on a simple project. At the same time, we will also have representatives from Eastman showing you how to use Splunk, I think, is what you talk about, and they'll be going over those. I was super interested in that, so I think you should also go to that one. At 3 o'clock, we start our sponsor fair. The sponsor fair is an area where you can meet our sponsors. There's a list of our sponsors on our website, but this will be a good place to go to either pitch yourself or ask questions about the industry or just meet our sponsors overall. At 3 o'clock, we will also be having a representative from Tim Corp talk. His name is Rick Doughton, I believe, and he will be coming to talk to you guys. At 4 o'clock, we will also be having another speaker from Live Oak Bank. They'll be talking about building on serverless technologies like AWS. And then at 5 o'clock, we'll have a GitHub workshop making your first website. And most of those videos are posted on YouTube. And this will be like a session where you can ask questions and have someone to work through it with you. Hey Matthew, I don't think we can hear you.
Hello?
Yep.
Oh, all right, cool. All right, sorry about that, guys. I guess my headphone wasn't connected to my laptop. So at 6 o'clock, we have a intro to data visualization workshop. Also at the same time, we also have college panel, where we'll be talking about college life. At 7 o'clock, we have building a Flask API, where we are showing you how to, do backend. In addition to that, we have another workshop for cooking. And then next up at 8 o'clock, we have a React web app application workshop. And then we also have group trivia if you guys want to chill. Next up, we also at 9 o'clock, we have a workshop, not workshop, a Q&A about international students. And also we have poker night as well. And then at 10 o'clock, we have a movie that we can watch. And then out at midnight, we have a Tetris tournament. So come out to that one as well. So Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, we also have another cooking session. So come out and learn how to make some stuff. And then around 12 o'clock, we have that's when our submission is due. And then around 1, we would be having our closing ceremony.
So starting off with our tracks, just some basic information. One track is the College Conundrum track. This will be solving different problems that college students have. Some things you can consider for this is where am I going to live? Meal prep, like what am I going to eat? Am I going to eat on campus? Am I going to make my own stuff? Or like how to manage internships or job applications. Range from many different things, but it's mainly focused on problems that college students have. Our next track is high school headaches. This will be focused on problems high school students have. This is a high school only track, so only high schoolers can compete in this track. And same idea, but more geared towards high schoolers. What clubs or extracurriculars, how to manage college apps, what college is right for you, maybe a college matching situation, and like if you're struggling in class, if there's tutoring, etc. Just some starters.
So our next track is the Info Insights track. This will allow us, in this track, you're going to be analyzing different data sets and finding patterns that might help solve problems that people haven't considered, modeling techniques that you may know or have learned. And you can use publicly available data in addition to the 3 to 4 data sets that we will provide. So you only have to use one of our data sets, but you can also use any other publicly available data that you find as long as it's from a reputable source. And yeah, this track is open to high school and college students.
So next up is the coding challenges track, where your job is to try to solve coding challenges as fast as possible. So unlike all the other tracks, this one's individual only, no teams. And there's a beginner and advanced track. So maybe if you're a little newer to solving coding challenges or want to try to build up from starting from a little easier and getting harder, you can start with beginner. But if you're really experienced already, maybe you want to go for advanced. If you go for advanced, the harder track is going to get you a bigger prize, which should be an iPad. That will be hosted on Caddis. And if you're stuck on a problem, head over to mentorship. Also, I will be dropping a Zoom link in the announcements Discord channel to help you familiarize yourself with Caddis. So I'll see you there.
Okay, so for project submissions, there are 3 things that you need to keep track of. 1, make sure you create a 3-minute video showing the project. That includes a presentation and demo if necessary. 2, share your GitHub repo with your project's code with us so we know you've done the work that you've submitted. And finally, and the most important, complete a submission form on DevPost for your project. That is how you ensure that your project will be eligible for us to be judged. It's super important, so keep that in mind. make sure you complete the submission form on DevPost.
All right, for prizes, we'll be giving out prizes in at most sets of 4, and each member of a winning team will receive 1 prize at most. For our data science track, first place will receive an Oculus Go, and second place will receive an Anker PowerCore 20 power bank. For the college conundrums track, first place will receive a Holystone 110G drone, and second place will receive a JBL Charge 3 Bluetooth speaker. For the high school headaches track, first place will be receiving a Fitbit Charge 4, and second place will receive an Executive Rocket notebook. For our competitive programming tracks, the winner of the beginner track will receive a Raspberry Pi Cana kit, and the winner of the advanced track will receive an iPad Air.
Yep, and as most hackathons do, we also have swag, which includes PackHacks t-shirts, PackHacks stickers, and PackHacks pens. But to be eligible to receive swag, there is a participation requirement. So there's different points you can earn from attending different events and submitting projects, and you need a total of 500 points to be eligible to earn a swag package. And you can earn points by doing workshops. So each workshop you attend would count as 50 participation points. Each corporate talk you attend by one of our wonderful sponsors is 75 points per talk. If you go to the sponsor fair, you will receive 200 points. That's one time only though. And for submitting a project, that's another 200 points, again, one time only. And if you choose to do so, we can also post on social media with the hashtag PackHacks2021. That's 50 points. And you can also earn mini game. If you win a mini game, you can win swag as well. Or we also have a competition for the best PackHacks meme in the Discord. So if you have the best meme, you are also eligible to receive swag package.
All right. Finally, right after the opening ceremony, we have a team forming event, as was mentioned earlier. All the information for that is in the hacker guide under team formation. So hop on over to Glimpse where you can meet some new people who can be your potential teammates, play some fun icebreaker games, and yeah, get to know each other. With that, I conclude our opening ceremony. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming, and I hope you guys have a great time. Happy hacking.
We would also like to thank our sponsors. You could go back to the slide before. We would like to thank our sponsors for funding us. They are a very important part of our hackathon, and this would definitely not be possible without any of them. They're here for wonderful workshops. You should attend them, and they have provided great support for us. So thank you, everyone. Concludes our opening ceremony, and make sure to go to check the team forming if you guys need team forming. Again, those are split up by high school and college tracks, so high school is only for high schoolers, college is open for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.